All right, Ashton, Kiera, welcome back. So, I want to ask, what made you guys decide to stay? Because a lot of people transferred off, of course, with the coaching change. It's understandable, but what made you two decide to stay?
UCF's always been like a second home to me, so I think at that point it was a little bit. I mean, it was bigger than basketball. It was more. I mean, I wanted to stay here for the school, the atmosphere, but we just got lucky with Coach Messer and her staff because I really loved them, and they came in and they welcomed all of us back. So I was happy about that.
I would say I stayed mostly for family. I'm a really big hometown girl. I'm from Palm Beach, a few hours down south. I love that they're able to come see my games. So that was a big factor for me. I didn't want to leave them without them because I wasn't able to play last year, so I wanted to be able to be close and see me play. So that was really big for me.
Speaking of playing last year, Coach Messer mentioned that you guys that a lot of people didn't get a lot of playing time last season. It was a very core group last time, but now with so many new faces, well, do you expect to get on the court a little more? And if so, what is the biggest thing you want to accomplish with that time?
I got you. Last year I didn't play for an injury, but the year before I did play. I had maybe like 8-9 starts. So I am well seasoned as far as the American Conference. I do know a lot about this conference. I know a lot about the players, and I know what I can contribute to the team. I know that each of these new faces also have something to contribute, and we'll be able to hopefully run back what we did last year, or at least resemble it, so that we are a gritty, tough, hard-nosed team that likes to play defense.
On the other hand, I'm not as well seasoned. I haven't gotten a lot of playing time experience in the American Conference, but I'm coming in optimistic this year. I think not just me, but I think the team has a lot to prove about our skill and our ability and our talent, and I think our team chemistry overall. So I think it'll be interesting to see what everyone can do on the floor this year.
What is the biggest difference that you've seen from the team that you guys started with when you guys started bringing in the new players to now?
As far as the old team versus teams, what you saying?
No, the biggest difference, with the new team. Is there a kind of a different atmosphere? Is there, and then also just how have you guys been integrating together?
Okay. It's just two different cultures. Everybody has their own way of winning, and when you're accustomed to one way, you have to learn another way. It's just about adapting and buying into the process. I think that's something that we are doing. We're buying into Coach Messer. We're buying into all the other coaches and their process to winning.
Yeah, one thing that's been big about Coach Messer, she really preaches trusting the process and buying into her system. So I think over time, as our team has really integrated into the system and everyone's kind of focused more on their role and what they can contribute to the team overall and having better team chemistry, I think it's become a lot more fun to play with the team.
What is the difference that you two want to see in yourselves by the end of the season?
I want to be more offensive minded. Defensively, I was a part of the defensive team as in the last group, but I want to continue to be a defensive player, but I also want to expand my game offensively.
I just want to be more confident on the court when I get my playing time and just make the most of the minutes that I get.
Thank you, you two.
Yep, thank you.